It's up north. Okay, so why?
A real special guy up there.
Why is my camera not showing up here? Why is that? That's so weird. Let's get locked in something. There, it's plugged in. It needs to be plugged in this other one set out now. Maybe try adding a new source.
There it goes. Yep, just you might even be able to close that now.
Okay.
Try closing it first, and if it goes away again, you can hit OK. Discard. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. I think you're good now. Guess you just need to bump it once and let it go.
Storm twist remove. Once that pops up, it should pop up.
That, my friend, is not a wall cloud. I'm going to caption that as wall cloud. I would not call it.
We'll figure it out here in a minute. Start it on here, navigation, storm chase remove. Start it up here.
I got like 82 questions. How you sign up? Where are you from? What do you do? Why are you in our parking lot? Are we gonna get a storm?
Are you recruiting?
Yeah.
Good.
It was just funny. It was like, they're like, you're from Indiana? You came all the way here? I was like, yep. How'd you find out about it? I researched it online. Where you been? All over. Where are you going? All over.
Amarillo. There we go.
Lady goes, are we gonna get a storm? I'm like, I don't know. I said that's what the smart people are doing in the van.
Here. I know why these overlays aren't working then.
Oh no. Scott, get a chair. Hello.
Messed it all up because
Scott's
now
got
none
the
of the
good seat.
overlays are working.
See, you might need to drag it above or drag the video capture device. Like click video capture device and drag it below, like on this order.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's like
Nice.
like Photoshop where you have the layers.
The layers. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. All right, I think we're live now. We're watching some of these towers to our southwest. There's a pretty nice one down there. You can see just to the southwest. We're sitting on the north side of Amarillo and looking for some storms to develop and kind of just staging in the middle ground, waiting to see which one becomes more the dominant storm today. Live streams up if anybody cares to share. Get it up and running. See if we can get.
Well, guess we'll be here for our next like
good spot to wait. I mean, these things are kicking.
Yeah, that one up north's got a good tower on it, and then the one down by south of out west of Dimmitt has a good updraft on it.
Yeah, that's the one I would.
Southwest of Dimmitt tops are up to 44,000 feet, and the one up north of us is up to about 44,000 feet. So they're both about 44. Just which one's in the better environment, but
I mean, visually,
First time.
the north one is moving into an area that has no Q,
yeah,
which makes you think there's some level of
stabilization.
yeah, some sin, some downward moving air. There's also are you looking at satellite?
No, but
There's this area to the southeast of us that's starting to bubble as well.
Oh, okay.
Basically,
So that'd
we
be
have similar equivalent
Back
of
here. Yeah, that's probably that boundary we saw on the NAM.
But
Remember that?
Yep.
Like NAM came up here and then kind of had that arc extending that
Yeah,
way.
you can kind of see it right at the beginning. I'm getting chill.
Oh, you can see the one going northeast.
This kind of would be where I'd put that boundary at.
Yeah. So if something can fire over here and turn right and go down that, I think we'd be in business today.
And we have some
So,
Or maybe some mergers along. I don't even know what you want to call this, like a confluence.
yeah, I'd call it confluence. Yeah, being that far out ahead of the dry line. So,
Everybody went to Dollar General in Texas.
so to the north here.
That guy in there goes, I've never been in a tornado. I've only been in a hurricane. I was 4 years old.
Yeah.
One in the north's got a little bit more bill, but it's saying like 1-inch hail. But, the north looks a little bit stronger, but
Shoot, it's not stay tight very well.
yeah, but that one by Dimmitt just blew up too. That one up north's been sustained a little bit longer, so you would expect it to be stronger.
Yeah, satellite, that Dimmitt one's going.
Yeah, if you want to. I don't know. Still a little early to jump because we still keep both of them in play. That one to the north. See, the one to the north is about 73 miles up there, so it'll take us at least an hour to get up there. The one down by Dimmitt is about.
Dimmitt's an hour 10 from here.
Yeah, but with it moving north, we could get on that a little bit quicker.
Yeah, might need to come in from the south side. Well, which way does it have us come in? Yeah, it has us going to Hereford and then down through Dimmitt, which we can do. I mean, that's fine. Dimmitt, I think, is splitting now. It's got two echo tops.
Yeah,
Or it's just pulsing.
That may make that go right and ride that boundary. And the better moisture was in the eastern Texas Panhandle, so you'd think by sundown that better moisture would get west into that storm, whereas that's stuff smoothing up into Kansas where it's up.
But then what happens if this stuff to the southeast?
Yeah, that's true. Well, we could go back south to Amarillo and just, I mean, we go.
Yeah, this is Panhandle magic. Tried and true.
Yeah.
Something out here.
It's getting messy up in Kansas. It's still warm, but a lot of storms getting ready to merge into that. A couple it doesn't look as good up there in Kansas.
newest ob out. I don't know if that's Dimmitt or if it's just north of Dimmitt is. Went from 81 over 54 to 79 over 55.
That'll help out maybe a little bit.
That's Hereford, that's not Dimmitt.
Focus on that one up to the north. We're still about, they're up to about 46 now. One down by, there's two updrafts on that one west of Dimmitt now. It's 43,000 feet and 43,000 feet, so about 3,000 feet shy of the one up to the north. But yeah, it's still a younger storm, and yeah, if it's splitting, we want that right neighbor down there anyway. They're blowing up.
Says there's a tornado warning in Oakley, Kansas.
Yeah,
Correct.
we've been watching that. It's radar indicated. It's way up there in northwest Kansas. It's getting kind of messy up there, so that's probably going to have a limited window of opportunity to
Ooh, look at
produce
this.
anything.
Look at this photograph. That's observed right now at Amarillo radar.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty linear, but
It should get better this evening, though.
yeah, depending on how high your effective inflow layer is, that could be really nice.
That hill core's coming up a little bit down there by Dimmitt.
Yeah, I mean, I go back to at what point do you just say, let's go? It's just now started to produce lightning.
I mean, we good now. By the time we get down there, it's going to be 6:30, and
Yeah.
7:30, 8:30. We have about 2 hours of daylight, so I'd say we got to commit here soon to one of them. Let me look at mesoanalysis real quick again. I'd say probably go south, but I think it's probably staying in Amarillo tonight. Maybe if we don't get to the Big Texan for dinner, we can go for lunch tomorrow, and then we'll be set up in a good spot for tomorrow. Kind of have a later departure. Everybody can get some more rest. If I go to hourly mesoanalysis, see, the thing I like about down here, step this out, even though it's going to take a minute. You got these storms going down right north of that, but you go back to 4 hours, you got sun building. I mean, it's better up there, but we wouldn't make that. But out
That's
of
also
this,
probably behind and elevated.
out of this, those are in ones there, and then you even got another storm forming further south. So I say we get south of Amarillo, so we can still, if something further south develops, we can catch that. And then you got like all these cells here. Obviously, it's showing maybe some outflow by then, so that's why it kind of limits that sector. But then there's another cell down here. But if we went that far south, we probably wouldn't stay in Amarillo tonight. We'd probably stay in like Childress or.
Yeah,
But
I don't know if you'd want to book yet.
oh no, I'm not gonna book it.
The HER has, I think it's the Dimmitt storm, is kind of a long-lived supercell. It's either that Dimmitt storm or something that pops up to the south later.
Yeah, I'd say we start heading south. We got the instability axis of 2000 coming up here. This storm may run into the sin here in a couple hours there, especially if it keeps building in, but I'll let them know that we're going to go south. Where's Oscar?
Who knows?
Oh, great.
Anyone see Oscar?
What's that?
Anyone see Oscar?
Text him.
Yeah, text.
Because we're
Alright.
You have to.
Mama said it's my turn to go catch a supercell. An ooper duper supercell. There's so many convergence lines out here that this is good. especially if you're gonna take over later.
Yeah, I'll get in there when we get in the thick of things.
When we get in there.
Yeah, when we get up in there.
Everybody will probably be relieved. That
So,
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go.
This has us getting to Hereford and then going south to Dimmitt, which kind of crosses the path of some of these. But
Are we gonna go like way out of the way though?
no, I mean it's basically on the initiating boundary is where that tracks.
What? Oh yeah, she was texting you to tell you.
Oh yeah, the loop
That we're
around the
getting
west.
ready
Is
to
that what you're talking about?
okay.
You're gonna do this west loop?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I don't know exactly where it spit me out, but either way, it gets me to Hereford. So
Yeah, that may be a little bit too far west.
that
Why don't we
would be
just
the-
drop down 25 and stay
I was-
out east of it?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the other option.
Yeah. I mean, we could go back through Amarillo. I don't think traffic's gonna be too bad.
No, not yet.
I mean, we'll get stuck at some of the lights, but these things are moving slow enough. I'd rather stay out east.
Yep, that's fair.
I'd
It's
go
only
straight
9 minutes slower to go.
I'd go straight south about maybe 50 miles, and then once you get down there, it's going to be west of. I mean, it's 30 miles west of Tulia right now, so it'll be a little bit, especially if it turns right. Hertford's going to put you behind it. So I mean, even though we got to go through some traffic, I'll fire this up and show them where we're going.
Yep.
Get the radar, but yeah, I think just Hertford. I mean, because it looks like it's splitting now, so you think that may even turn southeast.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go down. What is it? 29 or 20?
27. I'm sorry. I think I said 29.
I don't know which one it is. I wouldn't have been able to correct you either way.
All right, so we're on the north side of Amarillo right now. We're targeting this storm. It's starting to split, which means a lot of times upper level winds will hit this tower and kind of the winds will kind of pierce through it. You get this storm that'll kind of move off more to the northeast, and this can kind of turn off a little bit more to the right. You kind of see that now where there's kind of, this is composite, so I'll switch it over to the base reflectivity here in a minute, but we're starting to get a lot of lightning in there. That means the echo tops are getting pretty high up there. Our other storm we were watching was up here. It looks a little stronger right now, but it developed earlier than this storm down here, so that's why it looks a little stronger. If we go back over to the reflectivity, this is the storm to the north we're watching. It's actually going to be moving northeast into an atmosphere that's not as conductive. There's some convective inhibition about probably a couple hours ahead of it. So by this evening, this thing could even kind of get choked off and die out. Whereas we've got this one developing now. You can kind of see this left split up here coming off of it, and then this will be the main storm down here. So right now on the storm track, it's showing this cell is moving northeast at 10 knots, so roughly about 15 miles per hour, a little bit slower than some of the stuff yesterday. Right now the hail size it's saying is only up to about ½ an inch in diameter, but that'll keep building. So it's not severe yet. It may take a little while for it to go severe. There's nothing really on the velocity yet. You could argue on the south side with kind of the stronger greens, maybe getting some decent inflow down there. And then we'll take a look at the echo tops, because we like to find storms that got pretty high echo tops. Right now it's showing the tops on these storms, they were down about 43. They're up to about, the highest tops are 46,000 feet. So the echo tops, the storm's still building taller in the atmosphere. And generally the taller your storm, the more severe it'll get, because that means that it's got a stronger updraft, especially when you're getting echo tops up 30, or I'm sorry, 50, 55, even 60,000 feet. That's a really tall storm, and that means that storm's got a lot of momentum in the updraft, and usually there's a lot of instability present for that storm to work with. So we'll keep an eye on the echo tops too. If we loop this and take this off, the green, once they get yellow, they start getting above 40 or 50,000. So you can kind of see the storm just started developing, and it's still developing out there, but it went kind of from nothing to a big tower pretty quickly over in, it looks like maybe just about in the last 40 minutes or so. So it's still developing. It's a little bit past this one. This is a northern storm that you can see it's pretty high based out here to about the 1:30, 2 o'clock position. This other storm's kind of blocked by some of this stuff right now, but it's further down. And down on the horizon, you can even see some other towers. There's kind of an old residual, maybe outflow boundary down here. so we're hoping this storm, when it splits, it'll kind of turn east or southeast and kind of ride that boundary, whether it's an outflow boundary, just a differential heating boundary, or like a moisture gradient boundary. Storms love boundaries, and if they can latch on to boundaries, then they tend to have a higher likelihood of producing not only large hail, but tornadoes as well. So I'll show you real quick on the mesoanalysis what we were looking at and why we chose the southern target. If we take a look at the mesoanalysis over here on this, well, for one, this is your mixed layer cape, so you can see the instability axis of 2,000 joules is coming right up into these storms right now. There's another pocket of 2,000 joules there. And if we go over to the significant tornado parameter, it's not going to be really high off the charts today, but sometimes you don't need enough. Obviously up here in Kansas it's getting a little bit messy, but that's where your eye goes to that bullseye. But there's a lot of storms, so a lot of competition up there. There may be a few land spouts up there, but I think it's getting pretty messy up there. Stuff down here is just fire, and this is the stuff over here that's firing on radar. It's kind of more isolated. We like that.
They just issued the watch.
And then if we step this out here in a little while, you can see all these storms that develop in the Texas Panhandle south of Amarillo down to where we're going. These storms up north are kind of weaker. There's a way you can kind of, you click this, well, I lost it. Sometimes this doesn't want to behave right, but usually if you can kind of click this bottom thing, you can kind of see the radar a little bit better. So you can see these bigger storms down here south of Amarillo. So several different storms firing. Maybe the southern storm will be the best one if that's the way it looks here in 4 hours. And then if we go out to 6 hours, you can see how we get this broad one significant tornado parameter. So that's higher than what we were expecting this morning. And sometimes even you can have, I've seen tornadoes with 0.25, 0.5, you know, half of one develop tornadoes, but these storms will be situated just north, maybe outflow dominant a little bit by then, but there'll be a little limited window of opportunity at least for these storms to tap into this kind of lower end tornado threat today. Whereas really up in Kansas, northwest Kansas, we would have never made that target. Temperature dew point spreads are pretty high up there, so even though there's kind of a lot of surface vorticity and a boundary up there, we're thinking if there are any tornadoes up there, they'll kind of be like the dusty tube land spouts, whereas down here you could get some more of your like legit tornadoes. It's still on the low end scale, but it's not out of the realm of possibility, so kind of another low end tornado threat. Probably some pretty good structure by evening again, and then maybe some big hail again. It's kind of the main threats we're looking at for today. Then for tomorrow, it gets a little bit better. I don't know, did Mitchell, did you go show him the day two?
Not really.
No, I don't think so. I showed like the 18Z her run. That's about it.
I'll go ahead and show you just the day two real briefly, just because it's easier to kind of show you this graphic off the SPC and show you kind of where the areas are. So this is the slight risk for today. You said they issued a watch down here?
Yep, this whole area.
Okay. So we got a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for this area. It hasn't popped up on this yet, but if we go into the convective outlooks for tomorrow, they've got a marginal risk for severe weather, but in later outlooks they'll most likely issue another slight risk. That's like the 2 level out of 5 category, with marginal being 1, slight being 2, enhanced being 3, moderate being 4, and high risk, which is super rare, being the highest threat level out of the categories. But again, I don't like chasing a lot of the moderate and high risk days, because more times than not, you get your hopes up and then things get messy. But for tomorrow, they've got a 2% for tornadoes from the eastern Texas Panhandle through Oklahoma, through southern Kansas. So if we stay in Amarillo tonight, or even maybe down in Childress, we won't have far to go. We'll already be down kind of in the southern area, this threat area. And then for Friday, they've got another marginal risk, which they'll probably do a slight risk for severe weather by that time. And they don't do the tornado threat on the day 3. They just do the overall probabilistics, but still kind of Texas Panhandle and a large majority of Oklahoma for Friday. So that's likely where we'll be chasing. So I know this week's been pretty long. When I looked at the miles earlier, we've already done 1,900 miles this week.
Oh, wow.
But other than driving back to Wichita, which from here is like 5-6 hours away, will probably pretty much be localized in this area. Texas Panhandle, Oklahoma Panhandle, southern Kansas, western Oklahoma for the rest of today and the next 2 days. So I'll put it back on the radar. Just wanted to show you a little bit of the mesoanalysis and why we're going south now. We weren't really 100% certain that these storms would develop because, like I said, the models on these kind of subtle days where you have spot convergence, they don't pick up on convection as well, but there was kind of likelihood that they would develop, and I think they're in a better environment with better shear, better photographs. Go back over the mesoanalysis real quick. There was really a good photograph out by Shamrock this evening. It's going to be under wind shear down at the bottom. That's basically like the curvature, so the better curvature you can get, and you can already see there's pretty good photograph in Amarillo. This little shaded in piece of pie, that's the 0 to 1 kilometer helicity. So basically just think of it, the bigger slice of the pie you have, the better odds for tornadoes. So our biggest slice of pie right now is just northeast of this Dimmitt storm, but Dimmitt, right?
Yep.
Okay, Dimmitt storm. But you'd think that, you know, the same area would kind of be like in there with that kind of better enhanced low level flow. And then if we step it out a couple hours, when these storms really get going on the radar, we'll look at...
Is this tonight?
Yeah,
okay.
This is this evening. So if we go out, sometimes these don't want to work very
They're
good.
so annoying, right?
Yeah, it's like you should just click on it and it should go. So this is still in the current one. I'm trying to step it out about 4 hours to kind of show you how some of these photographs will get a little bit better as we progress towards evening. Sometimes this page, they need to redo it because, okay. So in 4 hours, so you can see how big these pieces of pie get. So,
1 sec.
you're going through traffic. And they switch really quick.
Oh wow, look at the low level jet on those.
So that low level jet really increases. This is probably right around sunset. So if we're on this southern storm, if this is the way the radar looks, definitely looks pretty good photograph, and low level shear, kind of like he was showing you with the pencil and stuff, or the spiral football, how that goes into the updraft for maybe some of these supercells to produce tornadoes this evening, probably after 6 o'clock, maybe closer to 7. They're still pretty high base, but as we work towards the evening and those temperatures come down and the dew points come up and that low level shear kicks in, right, probably between 7 p.m. until dark is probably our best window of opportunity if we're going to see a tornado today with these storms. But look a little bit better than what we saw earlier this morning. It looks like we're going southwest, west south. We've got a southeast wind based off that flag there. So really good winds coming into these storms, and I really like today a little bit better than yesterday in terms of you know, the better low level shear and stuff. So we'll see what happens. Again, it's never guaranteed with these storms. You can have a great environment that looks great for tornadoes, and other things kind of come into the ointment and kind of mess things up. But pretty much looking pretty promising for a nice isolated, maybe tail-end supercell down south of Amarillo this evening, and then maybe if we get lucky we'll get a tornado out of it. So we'll go back over to the radar. Here's the watch box they issued. So it covers, we're in the western part of it, so it covers a large portion of northwest Texas up into the Texas Panhandle. And this storm now is showing 1-inch hail with about a 40% probability of severe hail. So the hail might not quite be up to 1 inch, because 1 inch would require a severe thunderstorm warning, but they could severe thunderstorm warning the storm any minute. We'll look at the tops again. They're still about 46,000 feet, so pretty much holding its own. And we'll switch back over to the precipitation mode and kind of keep it on there. You kind of see it's really building. It's got this brewer, this bounded weak echo region on the southern. This is where the updraft is, back here on the southern side. So that wind shear is kind of blowing all the rain away from this updraft down here, and kind of where you have the updraft forward flank downdraft interface, you go from like having no precipitation at all to a few miles you're into hail and heavy rain, and that's kind of that's called the bounded weak echo storms. And usually once you get some of these upper level winds hitting the back of the storm, it'll fan out like a V. Sometimes you get you can almost already see it, how they call it a flying eagle on radar. It's not really like a true signature solid one you'd see, but you can kind of still see how some of the precipitation goes up here, some of it kind of comes down here. That's because these strong mid and upper level winds are hitting the back of the tower. It's like that stick in a stream. You know, the water's going to split around that stick because it's a lot more solid. And so you get some of it going this way, some of it going this way with the void in the middle. And then if some of this downdraft air can be funneled down the backside of the storm and wrap around, you'll start seeing an appendage. And then if it continues to do so, that's how you get your hook echo.
So where are we headed right now?
We're heading south down Amarillo. We're getting out of Amarillo. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back down 27 here to Tulia, and we'll be able to see the storm off to the west. And then when we get to Tulia, we'll probably head, since this is moving so slow, west about Nazareth, or if it's still over by Dimmitt, we may go all the way to Dimmitt, because that'd put us on the south side of that storm. So that's basically the route we're going to take down for now.
But does that mean we're already missed it?
No, we're up here north of it. We're heading south. So we're going to go south and then west. It's down to our southwest down here. So we're just trying to go south and get out ahead of it so we can see the rain-free base and kind of see what's going on down in the business area of the storm.
So I guess though that cumulonimbus cloud over there, that's like that little spot on radar, right?
Yeah, so that one you're looking out there, that's this one out here. Well, actually, it's this one up here, the one you're seeing out there. And then this little tower down here, kind of out here to about 230, just to the south, a little bit of 3 out there.
Is this special weather statement, these two?
This one out here. So these are some pretty small updraft towers right now, but you definitely see one kind of is more like an LP right now. This one back here, also, it's a little bit bigger storm, but it's also kind of a low precipitation supercell. You kind of see this confluent zone or the sunflow band going into that one. So may go a little bit south, kind of keep all these in play, but with these being smaller storms, unless they're on a boundary here and they get really good inflow, the storm down to the south is going to steal a lot of energy from this storm, because if you measure out the separation from this storm here down to this one, you've got about 29 miles. But if this throws off a left split, it's going to come up and mess with these storms. And then also, with predominantly the low-level winds kind of out of the southeast, as they come up out of the southeast, it's going to pull a lot of that moisture into this storm. These storms will get choked off. Usually, in a lot of cases, you can get it with less, but ideally you want at least 40 miles of separation between supercells. If they're closer, usually it's the southern storm you want to go off. These, even down here, if they go up, they could mess with this storm, which would drive us a little bit further south. But with them moving northeast, that kind of puts it in line with that mesoanalysis I was showing you, where the storms would be in about 4 hours from now, or about 2 hours from now around sunset. So right now our target storm is this one by Dimmitt. We'll see if it's got any velocity with it right now. This is an old image, so we'll wait for it to update. Click on, still showing 1-inch hail. Possibility of severe hails come up 10%. Yeah, it's starting to get some rotation back on this back side. You can see the velocity couplets starting back in here. We're out of Amarillo, so the radar's up to the northeast. So these are all inbound winds. They're coming in like this. These are outbound winds coming in like this. So you can kind of see this little couplet starting to develop right now, just out to the northwest of Dimmitt.
So those white lines aren't necessarily the way it's going.
Yeah, this is the storm track, the white lines.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's probably going to turn off to the right, but right now the radar thinks it's going to kind of move like northeast and then turn north a little bit and then go back northeast. But for each line, this is like 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and then an hour. So it'll plot it out where the radar thinks it's going to go over the next hour. But this is probably going to move more east or southeast now that it's getting some rotation in it.
So that's why we're going to Dimmitt. I guess I'm just confused.
Yeah.
I feel like we're going
you're not going to see the tornadoes in most cases being up north because the rain blow off from the upper level winds will block your
So we
view.
want to get behind it.
Well, we want to get south out of in front of it. So
Okay.
we're going south. It's still to the west. So we're going south to get out ahead of it, basically. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's kind of what we're doing with that. So right now, that's a pretty good looking storm. We can zoom out and kind of look at some of these others. These are smaller towers. They don't have any rotation with it to the south of that storm. This one out to the west, you could argue it probably has a little bit, but that's a small updraft tower, so that can
It's
get
dying.
choked off. Yeah, it's already getting choked off. This one up here doesn't, by Vega, it doesn't really have anything. I guess you could argue maybe right in there. Now we're west of the radar, so that's not lining up with where it needs to be. So these are all kind of dying out. The southern storm's taking over. It's starting to get some really good rotation, and I think it'll probably be the dominant storm. You can kind of see this rotation's still a little bit weak and it's broad. If you go in here and measure the pixels, let me zoom in a little bit. The highest velocity you've got going outbound is about 39 knots, so roughly about 40 knots, or inbound, I'm sorry. So it's getting better inflow, but it really hasn't developed a strong rear flank downdraft yet. So you've got 40 knots inbound, and the best outbound's about 10 knots, so it's not gate to gate because the pixels aren't next to each other, but you could argue that there's about 40, maybe 50 knots of shear right now in that mezzo. Even west of there, I mean, this would be more gate to gate where you got pixel to pixel. You've got negative 15, so that's inbound. You've got 5 outbound, so that's only 20 knots down there, pixel to pixel. But overall, this is still all the inflow right in here coming into the updraft. All this green, so it's kind of inflow dominant right now. And then once we see some of these stronger reds develop and get stronger, that's when that coupler will tighten up. The storm will start spinning better. We're also looking at the lower levels because if we measure from the radar up here in Amarillo, we can see how high that lowest tilt angle. It's scanning at 4,300 feet, so it's just shy of a mile above the ground. So if we go up in elevation, we can go up in the tilts. If we go and look at the mid-levels, which would probably be tilt 3, that's scanning at about 8,000 feet. You can see it's still stronger inflow down there. If we go up to the highest tilt we can get, which is the 4th tilt, that's still pretty much inflow dominant up there, and that's scanning about 10,000 feet. So that'd be more of the mid-levels where you'd expect that mesocyclone to form, but right now it's still an inflow dominant storm. Until those winds hit it and kind of drag the precipitation around and kind of tighten that spin up, then we won't really see this really start rotating really good until, especially in the low levels, because that's what happens. It starts rotating real good in the mid levels, and then some of that wind kind of brings that spin kind of down closer down to the ground, and then you'll start seeing it in the lower levels. But right now it looks still inflow dominant. It's definitely a classic supercell, which is what we want. And as long as it doesn't start wrapping too much rain around it, it most likely will stay more in the classic supercell mode.
How long from now until when it could, would it be like an ideal, rotation?
That's up to the storm. You kind of see this boundary coming in, I think. There's a boundary.
Oh, yeah. Look
That's
on velocity.
Weird radar feature.
Look on velocity.
Yeah, looks like one.
Yeah, very obvious.
Yeah. So the nice thing about this storm is with it being close to the radar you usually can't depict boundaries if they're more than 50 miles away from the radar, unless they're real strong boundaries or they're kind of more like cold fronts where they're deeper through the atmosphere. But this one's picking up. It's from Tulia back into here, so the storm's a little bit south of the boundary, but if it moves east a little bit more and latches onto that boundary and then turns right down towards Tulia, I think it'll at least go tornado warned, if not produce tornadoes. But yeah, we can't guess when the storm's going to do that. That's up to the storm. If we knew that, we'd be seeing tornadoes like every day all over the place. It's still a mystery, so that's why they still study them and scan them.
Someone asked on Twitter, would you rather see a tornado in every storm chase
levels are still west of that, so that's why that hasn't popped. But that could fire something later on, so we'll keep an eye to the east. But definitely this is kind of the better storm right now.
Yeah, I didn't see anything look like it was gonna.
They severe warned this northern one, but it looks like either it's splitting or it's weakening. It's come on a downward trend. There was one report of golf ball sized tail up there, so that's why they warned it. But it doesn't look very promising, and again, it looks like it's not going to be moving into a more favorable environment. There's no velocity or rotation up there, and that's further away from the radar, so the beam would be hitting that higher up in the storm. So if it had rotation, we'd see that easier than the rotation we see down here on this storm. And it's still pretty broad. There's still more inflow than outflow on this storm, so that's
cycling.
good. What?
Cycling, I think, probably from the look of it.
So we'll be down there pretty quick. This is the storm kind of down here that you're seeing, kind of the leading edge of it down there. And it looks like we're about 38 miles away from it now. So the actual updraft base is about 40 miles to our southwest down there.
So I guess you're pretty confident that storm or the dominant storm will split. So we're chasing south.
Yeah.
Once it splits.
Yeah, and then some of this stuff south of there, I mean, it's been struggling, so I think really we want this stuff to die out. It's not doing much, so these will actually probably come up and get sucked into this storm. And even if they're small storms, sometimes they can, interact with the storm just enough to give it a little bit more spin and kind of put down that tornado.
Someone, I forget who it was, said about the models, like, why can't we predict this stuff right now?
Oh, yeah.
You have to think.
I just mean like
no.
not you two, but I'm just saying like
No.
in general, like you would think that with today's day and age and satellites and
Yeah.
all that other stuff that you could get it more down to like yes this is or yes this isn't.
Yeah, the problem with these storms is they're on the scale of, 10 to 50 kilometers, and our models are only on the resolution of 3 kilometers mostly, which relative to the entire storm isn't super fine. And then because the atmosphere is a three-dimensional thing, to half that resolution, like if we wanted a 1.5 kilometer model instead of a 3 kilometer model, we need 8 times the computing power.
Really?
Yep, because it's cubic. So right, if you're halving in each dimension, there's 8 of those cubes in one of the bigger ones.
Ah.
And already about half the world's supercomputers are dedicated towards weather forecasting and modeling.
Really?
Yeah, and so if the world's most powerful supercomputers can only handle the level that we're at right now,
That's crazy.
that's kind of some of the hope for things like quantum computing is just another tool to be able to break down these processes into finer resolutions.
Yeah, I mean obviously it's come a long way, but
Yeah.
I mean it's just with computers and technology and
No, I agree. It's you would
satellites
think.
and space stuff.
Yeah.
It would all seem like different, that it would be more like almost to the pinpoint, but that makes sense with supercomputing.
Yeah. We're kind of in the sweet spot where it's a fun game to play, right?
Sure.
You don't have all the information, but you have enough to where,
Yeah.
and people, like Brandon have been doing this since the 90s,
Yeah.
and others, fewer of them have been doing it since like the 70s.
Oh yeah.
And so, yeah, it's just it's a little bit of a game sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I think if I could exactly pinpoint every day where a tornado was going to be and be on it, that would take a lot of the fun out of it, because it's like
Sure.
almost being a detective. You get all these little clues from, surface analysis and the models, and half the fun is, putting those pieces of the puzzle together, seeing the
Sure,
big
yeah.
picture, and then getting rewarded with the tornado at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Now, the downside to that is when you guess wrong, it's like super frustrating because
Yeah.
you hate that you missed it. But like I was saying earlier, sometimes when you miss out on things, those are your biggest learning experiences, because you're kind of so disappointed that you didn't get the forecast right, that you kind of deep dive back through the data and kind of pick through it with a fine-tooth comb just to see kind of what you missed out. And like, well, what did I not see that day that led me to that storm and not that storm? And sometimes, Mother Nature's always going to throw her curveballs out there,
Well, sure.
No, but it's always a chasing since the mid '90s and stuff. I feel like I'm still always learning new stuff, and
Yeah.
no any two tornadoes ever looked at the same, or no any two supercells looked at it exactly the same. Some are similar, but I think that's what keeps you going too, because they're all unique in their own way, like a fingerprint. You know, like everybody's fingerprint's different. Nobody really has the exact same fingerprint. So
I just hate it like for the towns that get like completely demolished.
it's part of living out here, but at the same time, that's a nice info being going in there.
I think this is the boundary. I'm pretty sure this is the boundary we're seeing.
But I mean, luckily for us, at least with the tours, a lot of them we see in an open country, and they may hit stuff, and we may find out about it later. We usually don't see it at the fact, but a lot of times if we see, you know, like I've never taken a tour group and chased a tornado through a major metropolitan area, and if I always have a secondary target, I'm going to pick that, because for one, I don't want to see that. I know it's going to happen. Really, you know, if you're there to help, that's a good thing. The best you can do is, you know, call them the warnings, make sure people are going to take that seriously in the path. But if I can see a tornado out in the open country over seeing it go through Moore or Wichita or Joplin or Greensburg, I'm going to try to pick that secondary target, even if I don't see a tornado that day, because, you know, that's the downside with storm chasing, is having to see, you know, people's lives get,
And
you
I
know,
think that's the thing that scares
destroyed,
me the most about
get
storms,
injured.
is you just don't know where it's going to drop.
Yeah. It's still, you know, but fascinating. Oh, did I tell everybody that the live stream's up for today?
Oh, no, not
Okay,
yet.
I'm sorry. It's going, so if you want to share it with anybody, we'll be down on the storm. You can start seeing it in the live stream, and really once we get off here and go west towards, get off at Tulia, we're really going to be able to see, you already see the rain-free base down there about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and that inflow band or that boundary going into it, which is looking really promising right now. It's got a nice round rain-free base. It's got good inflow coming into it.
I think this has us getting off at Happy, and then we won't be in it. There's just a road that.
No, I get up to Tulia.
Well, it has it that because
It's still moving northeast.
yeah, well, 27 bends back a little bit east, still towards Tulia. It's not straight south, and so it has us taking this road west out of Happy, and then that next one south.
Yeah, it's still moving northeast. I thought it was moving east. But
Yeah, not quite yet.
I mean, we don't really have to go west to get under it. We can watch it from a distance. I mean, it's still a little bit high base, and there's no wall cloud on it yet. Just point this over a little
So
more.
this is our target storm right
Yep,
here.
this one to the right, you can see the rain-free base. Could you turn it at all, or is it tough?
Yeah, that's as much as I can turn it. But once we get off and face west,
Yeah, we'll
we'll
be
get
fine.
a good view of it. If you're getting off at Happy, that'll be up here in like 5 minutes.
4 miles.
So it is supercell right now or not yet?
Yeah, I think we're kind of at that point where I would classify this as a supercell, based on the velocities.
Yeah, it's already looks like it's splitting. So it may turn southeast.
Good. Yeah, we'll be right in front of it. You see it the whole time.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Where's that? I guess you got it.
Yeah, I got it. I see it. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I have a good feeling about this one.
Panhandle magic. Let's get her done.
So once the air saturates and forms a cloud at cloud base as it rises, you get a lot more instability because air cools at a slower rate when it's saturated and is rising rather than when it's unsaturated. It's kind of complicated meteorology wise, but basically the bulk of your instability is above cloud base. And so if your cloud bases are high, you don't get that low level vertical acceleration that you need. Plus just the vortex reaching all the way down to the ground isn't as easy.
Brandon deserves a tornado today.
Yeah. I need one.
It'll be worth the tow.
What'd you say?
It'll be worth the tow.
Yeah, I'm
Only if
still
you can
mad
sell the
about that,
footage.
but Little salvage today.
Well, at least not every chaser's on this storm. You can look off to the right. That's kind of the struggling updraft of the storm that we were driving past on the way out of Amarillo. You know, something to know in storm chasing is every storm looks pretty from afar, but you know, you might be like, oh, what's that? Let's go look at that. But you know, looking at radar can kind of tell you that we don't really want to be on that one.
You're referring to the one on the far right.
Yeah, the one out there in the
Like, the
distance.
clouds are pretty, but it's not gonna do anything.
Exactly.
And stuff, because we may need to get hot back on and go south and turn through it.
Yeah, we're taking it south right here.
We can just stop here and stream it, or do we need to get like right up in here right now?
Let me look. I would think we might want to get a little further south,
Oh my gosh, this is the town.
so that when this thing does turn right,
Happy Texas. May not
we're
be
kind of in
happy.
line with it rather than a little north of its track, just for a visibility perspective while it's not doing anything.
Sounds good to me. So yeah,
There's a little lowering.
yeah, it's
very
starting
small.
back there, but yeah, we need to kind of make sure that it turns right, that we're out ahead of it. 'Cause from here, that if that precip shaft fills in quite a bit, then
Yeah,
it's gonna block our view, I guess, up here. But
yeah, that's my biggest thing with it.
sounds good to me. It's moving slow enough. I guess the radar shows it's moving at 9 knots. So showing the hills up to 1.25. So we may issue a severe thunderstorm warning on it soon. The rotation is more convergence right now, but that's kind of what happens before they do get rotation, and still we're scanning pretty low on the storm. You can kind of see that little bulge or appendage back there through the rain, so that may be a precursor of maybe a lowering starting to form, or sometimes they don't even really need wall clouds and pop tornadoes, but based off velocity, I wouldn't say a tornado is imminent with this one right now.
I turned the air up just a little bit, like to slightly warmer. Hot.
Okay.
Turn the air back.
Whatever you need, go for it.
I know what could help. Some good, solid background music in the van, you know?
We can't play music while we're live streaming on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Unfortunately, Brandon's gonna get copyright strikes, and that's the last thing.
That's the only thing when you like. You can play it. We can play music all day long before the chase. It's just like during the chase and live streaming, you can't. Yeah, they'll give you copyright strikes and things like that.
That's all
So
you need to
then
do.
they'll shut the stream down. So we can either shut the stream down and play music, or we can keep streaming.
Let's stream.
Okay.
And so this goes a couple miles and then turns back south.
But I think y'all got earbuds, so that's a way to listen to music and while we're chasing. I mean, just,
No, we like to listen to you guys while we're chasing.
listen in, put in some jams, and
You could go watch someone else's stream while you wait.
yeah.
You know, we could put some of Pecco's Hank's music, you know. Maybe he's a nice guy. He wouldn't give you any strikes.
A lot of it's automated is the problem. It's not the artist giving you strikes, it's their companies or labels or distribution networks.
Yeah, they'll even go in and look for similar videos and stuff and mark them and flag them.
Yeah, they're so advanced that, you know, even if you do covers
Yeah, if you're,
that are pretty dissimilar from the original, they'll get you.
yeah, even if you use like a 2-second clip, it'll be able to find it. It'll match it up with somebody
This is the Texas Panhandle. This is
nice and flat.
almost as good as chase terrain as you can ask for.
And back out west of 27, the road network's real nice and gridded. Once you get up northeast of Amarillo, it's still nice, but you start getting into some hills, and down southeast you got the Cap Rock, so roads are a little few and far between, so kind of good that everything fired out a little bit further west, but the better moisture is still to the east, so
We're getting there though.
yeah.
Again, if we could pull that boundary in. What's up?
Oh, I was wondering if you're saying it was getting there.
Yeah, I'm just looking at radar.
Oh, I thought you had the Alps on there.
Well, let's see.
That was something different.
Can once I get around this curve. There's lightning.
All right.
That's a good sign. I like when my storms produce lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah, dew points are in the mid 50s down here, so not perfect, but 50, 59 out near the Cap Rock, whatever town that actually is.
Looking good. I like it. I like it a lot.
That's as classic as a plains storm can be at this stage.
Yeah. Yeah. Got a nice round base on it. Needs a little bit more preset, but
Yeah. If we can get through that split, it might be cycling more into the foreground too.
I think it's just waiting on us to get up there.
I like that they do that. It's nice. It's nice of them. Did you put Rain-X on?
Yeah.
I was gonna say these things are flying off.
Yeah, I did it when we stopped at the Lowe's.
Nice.
While we're gassing up. Yeah, I remember this time. Yeah, that's not a big lowering, but definitely kind of got that bulge in there. Persistent. Yeah, I think those storms are small enough, they'll just come in and merge with that. They're not going to wreck it.
We are turning
Everything
back.
to the east kind of died out,
Yeah, it looked like it was on satellite.
especially with that anvil shadow going over there. Kind of
Mhm.
cool and stuff. It doesn't have as good a probably instability to bubble up. Yeah, I like that little nub back
Yeah,
there.
this is shaping up.
Maybe the best storm of the day out of the whole litter.
You guys are getting excited. We're getting excited.
Yeah.
I'm not getting excited. What are you talking about? This is a normal storm.
I can hear you.
Yeah. I can't deny.
Yeah. Still got that nice shape to it back there.
tornado is not imminent by any means. This thing probably will have to do this a few times before it even sniffs a tornado. But again, don't set.
Crushing our hopes and dreams.
You interrupted me. I was about to say, don't set that as your expectations.
He's a half glass empty kind of guy.
I'm a half glass or half full kind of girl.
I try to be.
So am I.
It
Some people want to
depends.
sell my van and charge me $300.
See, I feel it.
What's that?
I feel like no, I know. I feel like I'm generally a glass half full
Yeah.
person, but see that little nub up there,
Yeah.
little dangly.
Maybe a land spout first.
Yeah.
Sometimes they produce the land spouts first, and then you have the.
Can a land spout come out of this kind of thing?
Yeah, landspout can come out of any updraft, but there's not a ton of ambient vorticity other than attached to this boundary that it may or may not be trying to reel in. So, look. No, that boundary's moving off to the north pretty quick. I don't think it's going to pull that in.
Well, maybe it'll have a nudger at that.
Some boxes.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even see that.
Nudger, yeah, that's that one down southwest of it.
Yeah, these could merge for sure.
They will, but
Merger, nudger.
that southern one's moving faster than this one.
Yeah.
That one really doesn't have rotation, and this one does, so it slowed it down. That one's going to come up and nudge a tornado out of it.
Of course. It always works. You getting into your sunflower seeds?
Yeah, finally.
Yeah.
But I meant to get a cup at Love's, and I didn't. But I guess I got a trash bag down here.
Oh, yeah.
Put out the window.
So right now we're driving to Demis, right?
Roughly, yeah. I think we'll probably stop before. I think we might stop in Nazareth or a little north of Nazareth.
Is there a way to get a little bit south under the road? Because we're fine kind of out here if we just get south.
Yeah.
or-
In 5
Oh,
miles,
yeah.
we turn south. I thought it was going to
Okay.
take us south a little bit east of where it is, but I'm pretty sure this is the road that's going to run into Nazareth
Oh, okay.
that we're going to
Yeah,
turn on.
I'll see. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be a good spot to kind of just get a little bit like due east or southeast
Yeah.
of it and watch it.
It also gives us the chance to get up and close if it starts to misbehave.
Well, I'll see if that's going to come in and run into it. There's no point in getting close right now because
Yeah.
it's just going to rain on us. If we stay out east of it, we can watch it all merge and stay out of the rain for the most part.
Yep.
You can go right under the wall cloud and wait for something to happen.
Yeah, but then you don't see the structure. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, it's close enough in our range. If the rotation starts looking real good on it, we'd get up under it. But for now, it's better just to kind of sit out and watch everything evolve.
Yeah, it's
What's
pulling
that?
up some scud.
Oh yeah, it's starting to.
I don't think that's a funnel. It'd be awfully early for a funnel, but
I'm going to report it on Spotter Network.
yeah,
as a
please do.
funnel.
The public needs to know.
I don't know.
Remember, we
Looking
chase.
pretty good.
Yeah. We chase to serve the public. Our reports are incredibly valuable. Which they are sometimes.
See it in there. It's funnelish.
Yeah. It's definitely dangly. It's got that cone shape. I think it's more in the foreground.
back watching it. Hopefully a Texas tornado. We'll see what it does, but
That's my favorite smoke machine. Texas tornado.
I haven't seen that one.
It's still Scud. That's Scud. It's just, it's more of a scary looking cloud than a funnel. You want to go south a little bit still?
Yeah, but I'd like to pull over here soon and walk it.
I was gonna say this guy's pulling over, so
But yeah, let's go south just in case the precip pulls in or if it just.
yeah. This Ford, I mean, it is raining right here.
It's rotating, right?
Well, weekly. That feature is not rotating.
Whoa, we got some lightning.
Yeah, we're getting lightning as well for sure. Out of this thing. Yeah, keep an eye on that. If you need to tell me to pull over, I'll pull over as fast as you want.
Yeah, go a little further south. I mean, there's a little bit of churning as that's rising, but
Yeah, we're 10 miles to Nazareth. So,
I wouldn't go all the way down to Nazareth.
yeah, I wouldn't go all the way either. But maybe like
I'd go maybe just
5 or so.
south of this rain and stop.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
looks like
about
the Ford
halfway.
flank is kind of starting to come back to the south.
Are people supposed to be able to hear on the live feed?
Yeah.
Because my friend says she can't hear anything.
Oh, great. Says the microphone. Oh, you know what? You might need to turn your mic levels up. You see this slider right here? Or I guess it'd probably be this one. Yeah, try to. Yeah. All right, talking now.
Yeah.
Let me know if that improves it.
It'll probably be a little delayed, but
Yeah.
yeah, we don't want it going into the red, but yeah, it was turned down a little bit lower. That may be better there. Getting up into the yellow.
Yeah, if I yell real loud.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, but we're not peaking, we're good.
Yellow's good though, right?
Yeah. You want that at your loudest volume, so I don't think I'm going to yell much louder than that, but maybe. Maybe if something cool happens.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a
Yell right
motivator.
into the mic. Tornado.
A little cold wall cloud type feature, but not.
That Scud, is that where like a wall cloud could develop?
Yeah, that could be.
Basically kind of a wall cloud developing over there.
Yeah, Scud is kind of.
Not all wall clouds rotate. Actually, most of them don't. It's just wall clouds are like where the air condenses lower than the base like that. I guess it's small, but
Holy hook on the
She
backside.
said it's better now.
Awesome, good to hear.
Okay, thank you.
Look at the hook on the backside
Good
of
looking
this.
out.
See that RFD?
Tell her good looking out. I'll tell her. Good looking out. What's her name?
Melanie and Madeline. I'm sure that's who's watching.
Shout out.
Thanks, Melanie and Madeline.
Thanks for tuning in to the channel. The live stream.
Yeah, that precip shaft's getting bigger, so that wall cloud's probably just going to keep pulling that more scud through that base.
Did you see the newest radar scan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really wrapping around.
That
Yeah,
might.
it's getting ready
You
to
know what?
suck
That
down.
might. Look at the velocity. That's getting ready.
Yeah, they'll probably tornado one in a minute.
Yep. Give that another 5 minutes, and something's gonna.
Well, I guess let's go west and get closer. Is there any roads we can go west on before we get to Nazareth? I guess let's work with
I was like, I can try. There might be some dirt. I don't know if there's gonna be anything paved.
It's right under wind turbine, so that's help extra.
Yeah, if this starts rotating good and turns east,
It's not even tornado warned yet, though, is
Not
it?
yet.
Yeah, but that velocity is getting pretty good. You can see we're out here to the east, but you see here, this is the lowest scan too, so the real strong velocity is right there. If we go back to the reflectivity, it's right there in the kind of the apex of that hook that's wrapping around. So they'll probably tornado warn at any minute, I would assume, especially if this coupling gets a little bit stronger. We go in there and look at the winds. We've got got probably still, looks like about 32 knots inbound and about 32 outbound. So our shear's up to about 60, and then gate to gate we've got like 23 and 32. So that would be 50, about 55 knots gate to gate right there, pixel to pixel. So that's not strong yet, but it's getting moderate rotation. So if it keeps building down for the mid-levels, then they'll tornado win that in the next scan or two, I bet you.
Yep.
Especially with the shape of that storm.
Keep an eye on that, because if I need to stop and pull over,
Okay.
I need you to tell me.
Let's see which way it's moving now, see if it's turning right.
It's got to be with that hook on the backside.
Oh yeah, that's just stationary now.
Yeah, it's gonna get
You can
interfered
probably
with.
just find a dirt road if it's dry and start going west. Here, let me look and see if we can find one that goes all the way through. 'Cause
Yeah, we
it's
got
like,
4 miles to the paved.
okay, well, yeah, let's just do that. Because most likely, with the rotation picking up, it's going to turn right.
Yep.
And these storms are getting ready to come into it, so that may briefly, it may freeze before the storm gets up.
Yeah.
Turn back west so we can get it in the stream.
Right. Yeah. We're just wait about 3 minutes. Viewers, we're gonna see this thing as soon as we turn back west.
Yeah, it's starting to develop a nice wall cloud on it. It's in a really good environment.
Good environment, good RFD, good rotation, right where it needs to be.
It could possibly tornado warn at any minute now.
Yep. If this next scan picks up even more, it's probably showtime. So after this, it's going to be 13 miles to Dimmitt. Obviously, I don't think we need to go all the way down, all the way over
I
there.
just go west, maybe about. I'd go west, maybe about 4 or 5 miles. That should keep us out of the rain from these coming up.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah, it's looking a little bit more ragged up here too. Get better.
2 miles till our west turn.
Sweet.
That's the second day, so automatically there's better chance.
I'm on the storm, you can do it. I don't think anything's really out here, so yeah, it's really looking some stead up in the southern part of the.
Yeah, we just need this merger to happen constructively. It could kill this thing. There's newest scan. Newest reflectivity is not as like big hook with tons of inflow, but
We said that yesterday, didn't
need the new velocity scan. That's what it's gonna tell me.
It's in a better setting.
Got a
for trail.
tornado signature on that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Those pop up all the time.
Yeah, I
know
don't.
what happens, so.
I don't even look at the hail ones or the rotation ones. Tracking north-northeast at 6 knots. Hail is 1.5. Probability is 70.
We got cows.
we? We got cows!
You already wore that shirt.
Oh no. Is that a train coming?
No, that's
That's just a
Stop
four-way
sign.
stop up there.
No.
Or letting you know that probably a cross shopping business stop.
you know.
Or maybe it is a four-way stop.
I think it might be based on how that guy took it.
I guess the storm will come up there. If you get too far south of it, the sun's gonna come
Yeah.
down and you ain't gonna see anything. So maybe we should have stayed away. I got south coming in and block up the sun, but
Yeah.
no,
I mean, how far west do you want to go?
Looks like maybe a couple miles
Okay.
top.
Sounds good.
I'd rather stop and watch this and drive the whole time.
Right.
I mean, if it looks like it's getting ready to do something, get close to it. Now we're losing some of the
Yeah.
definition because everyone stayed north.
There's some low dust or something underneath that feature. It's not really to. I'll pull off as soon as I can. Yeah, it's well, I mean, this thing's gonna come up and block the sun again.
Yeah.
All right, this look like a good general area.
Yeah.
This looks great.
I'd go down and find a dirt road and pull off one.
You go all the way, yeah.
Just to get off the road and stuff. Don't want to pull off on somebody's private property.
Ooh, there's some lightning.
We already had enough stuff go today and yesterday that I don't need a farmer coming out with a shotgun. Get off my land.
Yeah.
I do that sometimes in
I know.
West Texas, but then people have been out messing around with their land, so I don't blame them. I'd protect my livestock and stuff too.
We could also turn around and go back north a little bit.
Yeah, I don't want to keep driving. I'm going to pull over and watch it.
That's a dirt road.
What?
No, not really.
It goes that way.
Yeah, right.
Let's not get shot.
Anything?
Alright, there's
There's
another
one.
dirt road up here.
It's a mile up.
It goes up. It's probably less. Yeah, it goes north, but it's probably going to be paved. Yeah, it is paved. There's one up here on the left. Just turn left.
Where is it?
It's not up here. It's where the power poles go
Alright,
south
gotcha.
right there. Yeah, that's just an inlet to farmhouse, but it'll work.
Twisty tornado thing.
We go left here. Sorry, Sid.
Yeah,
That guy just came flying down from this road. I think this is a road off to the right.
yeah, it's not paved. Yeah, you can take that one.
That's good.
The sun too far
Little
south.
funnel on the radar.
Yeah, there's a little
TBS.
funnel on the radar.
There's other chasers here. That's
Yeah.
actually a good sign.
There we go. It's so crazy from different angles, like how.
Pull off here on the right. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. Or if there's a place on the left where we go on the other side of that
Oh,
telephone line,
good
that'd be
night.
better.
Like to the right, is that the same storm we're looking at?
Yeah, we just.
No, that's something
Is
else.
that our area of focus?
No, area focus is all to the left.
All to the left?
Yep. It's all right with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, keep going down.
Must be something else.
See if there's something on the left where we get the power lines out.
Yeah, fair.
Looking to
We're coming up on a road in a half mile.
Yeah, that's fine. Just turn left on that stop. We power lines, but usually the farm will let you can get the power lines out of your shot. There may be some right up here. Yeah, there's a gate right here. Just do this on the left. Yep, never mind.
No,
It's too steep. Sorry.
Yeah, you're
Combine will get.
I mean, this is the hard part, right?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, there's tons of power lines out here, so I thought if we had like a farm inlet on
Yeah,
the left,
right.
we could park and get that out, but it is what it is.
can always
Now
cross
it's all
the
washed
roads.
out by the sun.
Yeah. I don't think there's much back there anyway.
Can't even see half of it. Alright, we can get out here and watch it and see what we can see with all that sun back in there.
Which way we looking, left or right? Okay, point is there.
shut it off while we're here. Just
Oh yeah.
Alright, I'm going
just
to
some gas.
Oh, yeah.
we're starting up again.
Can't be on these roads if we're gonna get too much rain.
Yeah,
All that
true.
rain gonna come up here.
Eventually, we'll be kind of on the edge of the gradient. I think that storm's next.
Yeah. The question is are they gonna merge?
Not yet. No, that one kind of slowing down,
yeah,
and
it is. I thought they were gonna merge. Radar indicated tornado warning in Kansas. Stockton didn't do too much. There's some hail reports down there, but 0.75 penny-sized hail. We got 1-inch hail, public, and 2-inch hail, storm chaser. No, 1-inch hail. Yeah, those storms didn't do much down there today. Tornado warning storm in Kansas looks pretty messy.
yeah, color me shocked.
Yeah, just as soon as it was looking good. Still seeing tornado possible on the radar warning, but yeah. Velocity really weakened.
Yeah. Because either way, I expect this to start ingesting that rain-cooled air from the south one.
Yeah.
You know, this one looks better from this angle.
Some rotation up on the one up north of southeast of Dalhart.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of separation too from the storms, but about 60 miles of separation, so that one's got enough separation to do it up there by Dalhart.
Making this spooky sound?
It's the wind.
Just the wind going through those wires up there.
Oh, the wires.
Yeah, those telephone wires up there.
South is probably the medium-term move.
Yeah. I don't know, it's not worth flying north to that one up by Channing. It's 60 miles away, and
Oh no,
we
not
got
at
like
all.
2 hours of daylight.
It also weakened pretty substantially. It looked good for
a couple scans.
4 or 5 scans.
Me too. Here.
Might be worth staying on this one for a little bit, just in case.
It's still got a good ring-through base. Still got a good shape. And you see the vault region over there.
Yep.
And as long as we can ring through close enough, and the only one that's southern one down there, you can see the base.
Yeah, it's really high.
Maybe it'll help this one if it doesn't ingest too much cold air as it comes up, but we'll see.
Positive bolt. Like it's splitting. All right, let's get out. Might be starting to RFD. Just a little bit.
right up over the power line there. See it?
Okay, yeah.
Little funnel cloud up
Yeah.
there. It's just a little shear funnel. See the wind shear up there, but you can kind of see that darker right over that telephone pole, the closest telephone pole just to the left of it. Kind of that darker little channel up there
Yeah.
on the front edge of that tower. You get a lot of those
Like the
developing.
darker area coming through that cloud.
Yeah, it was a little bit more defined earlier. It's kind of getting a little bit more ragged. It's kind of sucking up in the clouds now, but a lot of times with that wind shear and the rotating tower, you can get some good little funnels up there. And they never touch the ground. It's kind of matter. Shear funnels.
Brandon, is the weather station going?
It's showing over here. It is, but let's see. We can try to pull it up and see if it'll work. I'm not gonna get back there and reset it because if it doesn't,
That could be right. 74 over 57.
I think probably it's saying southeast at 17. So we'll see if the wind thing's moving, if it's stuck. Anytime, not now. Yeah, it's working. Wind speed's working because it just changed from 17 to 15 miles an hour. So yeah, that's the 74.4 over. What'd you say? 50. Yeah, 57. I can't read that smaller. I shouldn't have put my glasses on. I guess I don't see as good with them now. Yeah, it's still looking good. Well, that storm there. Yeah, it's still got it's got another appendage back there. A little bit of rotation, so and then this is kind of, I like the little boundary here that's kind of feeding back into there, so it may still do it.
Is it because those two storms kind of merged?
Yeah, because like when you get these storms going here, like so your inflows, you got another one blowing up out here, so that's why I think we're getting the cooler air, because with the inflow out of the, whoops, let me try to draw on there. You got southeast winds coming up here towards us. This one down to the south is probably pushing some rain cooled air a little bit up north, and then this one down here, the inflow's out of the southeast, so the winds are kind of coming through the storm and then affecting this rain cooled air back up into this one. So I think that's why it's struggling. If these lift north or merge in here in about an hour or so, maybe around sunset, this will reorganize, and because it's still the better storm out of everything right now, because you can see this new little appendage on there. It's showing 2.5 inch hail on the radar, but sometimes that overestimates hail. The warning's saying tornado possible, no, ping pong ball sized hail, so it's 1.5 inch hail, so just shy of golf balls.
Yeah.
So a little bit smaller than what we saw yesterday, and then potentially 60 mile per hour winds with it. So if we loop it, we want kind of this stuff down here to kind of either get out of the way or merge with this, or this is actually weakening down to the south, so it won't become the dominant storm. This out here is still our dominant storm, and if we loop it, you can see that it's actually trying to turn southeast now. So if it does, it'll probably latch onto this boundary where these other storms, that's why these other storms are firing up here out ahead of it, because there's an outflow boundary kind of in here, and that creates a lot of convergence. So that may help, or maybe we'll go after this lead storm. We're still in a good position to reposition if we need to. This is still the strongest dominant storm off to our northwest, so let's kind of hang here and watch it and kind of see how things materialize with it all over the next I don't know, 30 minutes. We thought we'll probably have to move a little bit, because if we're here, if this heavier rain keeps coming, we need to get back south and get off these roads, because once they get muddy, they get real slick, and we'll get stuck if they get too muddy. I've done that before. I don't want to do that again. It's kind of been a crazy week to start off the season with everything going on. So last thing we need to do is get stuck in the mud and be sleeping in the van tonight out here. So. Yeah, it's still got a good structure. I mean, I can see like this banding in it. That's the fault reaching out there. So all your hills, if you want to fall to the north or northwest of that, starting to form
Yeah.
on there, back there behind it. So it's trying to create another lowering on there, but you kind of see the whole rounded structure there. So
Oh, I just feel like getting colder.
rotates pretty good. It's just, yeah, we need to get some better warm moist air into it. But if it's still unstable enough at the surface, sometimes the cooling at the surface like that, because the dew point's 57, temperature's 74, so 18, so 17. So you're right at the top of that threshold that you want for tornadoes with the 10% dew point spread. So that may actually help lower the base a little bit, but if it gets too much rain cooled air into it, like with the southeast winds, not only is it going to cut off some of the low level winds, because even the low level jet that was out of the southeast at 850, about a mile off the ground, it's going to hit that and rise up into that updraft and kind of choke some of the storm that they kind of funnel around and don't do that in there. They may be able to do something, but it's still a strong storm. Wait and see how the materializes.
Yeah.
This thing out here is kind of high base. The thing about this thing is starting to turn to the southeast. If that moves up north and clears, and that clear air will kind of get back up and back in here. So that one's kind of blocking it now, but since that's a weaker storm, it should be moving off faster. And once it clears that area, then kind of that warm, moist air flow will kind of come back in here.
Okay.
And they're going to start lowering on it.
Yeah.
See if I can make sure it's on the stream. Yeah, it's got a little lowering in there that's starting to form again, and we'll reposition the stream and kind of right in the center there. Not a big lowering, but maybe a precursor of some of the scud clouds coming up in there. A lot of times it's a waiting game. It looks real good, and then some other storms up that kind of messing with the environment. Then we got to see if the nose will clear it, and it'll get that good inflow back into it. But it's got a really good shape. It's a nice supercell, classic supercell. So
Yeah.
other than just getting white spraying up on it, so that's really good.
I have seen plenty of lightning going off in there.
Yeah, we'll see what the echo talks about. The echo talks are up there. That's always good. Do the wipers over here too for the stream. There we go. Get some of that off of there, and then move over here and look at some of these echo tops. You can see nice little round storm, but
Yeah, Mel just said it looks scary as fuck. Oh no, it looks creepy as fuck. I said it is, but it's awesome.
let's see.
What are your thoughts?
Well, I'm just kind of thinking that if that storm out there can get north and move faster, this one's actually trying to turn a little bit off to the right. Once that clears it, you think the low level winds and 850 and that moisture would kind of come back up into here. I think it's just a sitting and waiting game. So I just got over here to do the wipers and stuff for the stream. So just kind of keep
One lightning, right?
that off of there. But I don't know. What are your thoughts?
I'm surprised at how persistent this is.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like this cold outflow.
Yeah, it's still looking good. It's got weak rotation. I was going to check the echo tops, and echo tops are actually up to about 49,000 feet, but that one cell off to the east, it's 49,000 feet too. It's just got some yellow in it. Yeah, over there. So that one may become the dominant storm with it being out east, and that's kind of forming the lowering on the back end.
Is that the one on the left side of Happy that you're saying? Or the one near Tulio?
The one that's just west of Happy.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So that one's actually got the highest tops right now, but not by much, just about an extra 1,000 feet. The one to the south that looked like it was weakening, it's about 47,000 feet. So. Yeah, so we want that just because I think that's why we're getting that rain cooled air, because it's embecking it back into this storm. So once that clears out, it should start getting some, you can feel the air kind of maybe warming back up.
How's the odds?
It's saying 73.5, and it looks like 58. So our spread's good, but Yeah, this road's still good, but I think,
It's fine.
yeah. As long as we don't get too much.
Look at that cow.
The locals are voicing their.
Yeah, sometimes they can feel pressure drops in the storms. They got that kind of that, natural sense that we don't. So they'll
Something
start
just turned orange.
moving. What's that?
Something on your radar thing just turned orange.
Yeah. Both the tops on these storms just went up on the last scan. This one and that one. That one's got a nice wide base there down to the south. So that one may pulse up and become the dominant storm down there to our southwest, because that'll be getting more of that clear air into it.
I look at it from Midland or something.
So I mean, it's got a nice round base on that. I mean, we're on the north side, but there's almost even maybe a little bowl shape down there to the southwest, just down there.
This is from Midland's radar. This was, obviously dominant storm, boom, just latest skin.
Pulsing up. So I think that's I like that base. Yeah, this one's withering away. You can tell the base is getting smaller, but this one's getting a little bit bigger. And I guess if we want, we can go down that paved road and go west and sit in some of the hail. So
Yeah, maybe we can get right up next to this guy.
yeah.
Any of these really, but
Looks like the tops went down on that one to the northeast. The tops are coming up on this one, so I think this is shifting over to the dominant storm back here.
this back one's not dead yet. It was kind of, the updraft tower's kind of masked, but it's definitely small and not.
Yeah, that's probably, it's raining out a lot of rain now, but
Very soft.
yeah,
surface heating.
I think this is going to be the one here. It's almost got like a frontal tube up in there. See that?
Oh yeah.
On the north side, I saw that up in the sand hills on June, the day after Pilger, on that before it produced the tornado. A little like tube up in there. See that? See that little tube up in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of a little rotational tube. Out the left, can you see that tube up in that updraft?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This one was for
What is that?
Oh, there's a little like tube up there in the updraft over there to the left. You can look out this left window over here.
Can't really see it because the rain
it's-
dropped.
There's some
Oh, yeah, I see
rain
it.
in there, but yeah, on that north side, it's kind of like some horizontal rolling up in there, kind of rolling those clouds. I
Yeah.
saw that once before a storm produced a tornado. I think the southern storm is going to become our dominant storm, and probably the one we'll go after. It's the tops have really come up, and that base is nice and round, and you can tell there's some instability under the base, because when you get those, when the clouds are flat, it's usually stable under the storm when they're flat and kind of stratiform, but when they're kind of agitated under there like that, then you can tell that there's some instability up under the storm, which is what you'd want
That's what we
for
want.
any type of tornadoes, to have that 0 to 3 kilometer cape present. Yeah, it looks like it's this kind of inflow band. It's got pretty large inflow band coming into it up there.
I would imagine if the thing's popping as much as it looks like, we're hammered by
Well,
people.
yeah, that's why I was wanting to go down to the paved road and we go west and kind of sit and see what kind of hell we get with it. Because as it's pulsing up, I'll drive for now, and then
Get
we
my
can.
iPad out of there.
Oh yeah, sure.
Just throw it up.
I'm not gonna throw it.
Just
I'll-
lightly toss it on the
I'll
seat.
put it on the seat. I'm not gonna throw your iPad. Okay,
I left it on
there
the
you
back
go.
of my
Here,
car.
it's you what?
I left it on the back of my car for half a mile during a storm chase.
And
The
it
only
fall
thing that-
off.
Yeah, it had a magnetic case that kept it
Oh,
on.
cool.
But it survived a lot worse.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
They get most everything out of your way.
Oh yeah. We can just leave that there so they can see the radar. So, yeah, we're gonna go back south to the paved road, and then may go west a little bit and try to get in some of this, sample this hail before this southern storm hopefully goes tornado one. That storm to the east got a good shape on radar, but it's just it's high base. That base is pretty small on it back there behind us to the kind of the southeast.
I don't like anything I'm seeing that way.
Yeah.
It's good my way.
Okay. Thanks. Down here, yeah, we go west. Some of the biggest hail's falling kind of up there, just in the those heavier rain bands right now.
Notice the raindrops are starting to get colder too, which is a good sign. Yeah, it's just because of where the lighting is.
Storms.
Driving, put on your seatbelts.
Yep, watch out. We're gonna Evel Knievel this thing into the storm.
There's some rotation on this one.
Or Dukes the Hazard it or something. There's what?
A little bit of rotation here, yeah.
On the southern one?
Yep.
Yeah. I saw it kind of picking up a little bit. It looked more like inflow on the last couple of schemes, but it's good that it's kind of shifted more into a little bit of rotation.
Yeah, definitely turned right. It's just trying to survive submerging processes.
Oh, we just got giant blow torches and you know, set an oil refinery on fire and that'll do the trick. All that heat.
Yeah, the precinct shaft's really going good. So we go west. I assume there's probably a dirt road we can take further west down here, huh? Here comes the chaser. Looks like. Yep, you're just a vacationeer.
I've seen chasers with those on top of their car though.
Oh, the luggage things?
Yeah. Yeah.
This back over. Oops.
The base is pretty far south.
What's that?
The base is pretty south.
Pretty what?
Pretty south, sorry.
South?
Yeah. You know, kind of relative to the road.
Yeah, but that's why I was asking if there's a paper road out here west that goes south.
So, yeah, it's through Dimmitt.
Yeah, okay.
Texas
So,
has some of the weirdest names of their towns.
Cool. Well, cool.
Emmett. Earth. Seth.
yeah, I gotcha.
It's kind of, we'll keep that plugged in for them, but
This back one may have one last shot if this can merge into it successfully. There's a little shower on the back side of it. But this one's coming up even more. His bases are higher as well.
next.
You want me to try to find the south paved road before I got one?
This one should be paved.
Okay.
We get at least down to there. Figure it out from there. You even drop further south down there. This should be paved, but if it's not, I don't think the rain will move enough to probably take it. I don't think we're gonna get too much rain going that way. Are we? We go
See,
south.
right now, I would say that's already
Not a ton. There's a little bit of a corn over in the road.
Well, I thought it'd take me down this road here, being dirt to get down to that road, but it takes me down this one, so that makes me think it may be paved up here, but we'll see.
Here's this first one. That looks like dirt. Yep. That looks pretty muddy. Go for it.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
Brandon.
Let's see.
You know the limits more than I do.
Just don't stop.
Are we gonna get heavier rain as we go south? No, it's still
From here we'll get a little bit.
We will.
Yeah, I can show you. We're going straight south.
Oh yeah, we don't want to do that now on this road.
Yeah.
Probably get
Like,
stuck.
change my mind.
I guess we got time. We can go to Dimmock and go south.
We just wanted to sample the mud roads, guys.
I mean, it's not too bad. It's
no,
still
it's still
dry
kicking
out
up
there.
dust.
But the only thing is, if that heavier rain moves in while we're on it, we got to go.
Yeah.
How far south we got to go on this thing?
10 miles.
6.1 miles, 7.6.
Oh yeah, to 194. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
I don't want to go 7 miles on this, so we're gonna take an alternate route. May have to,
Calculating.
but
I mean, if you want, you could go in the road that goes south out of Nazareth. Sorry.
how far back is Nazareth?
From
That's
4.5.
not gonna do a tornado anytime soon,
No.
is it?
No, 4.5 miles. Emmett's that way, and it's hail.
So we'll go through some hail, and then we'll come southeast down through the core.
Also, I have your phone if you want it.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
It's up here on the dash.
Yeah.
Is that on that? Just, it's got to be on that, so it works. So. A little bit different than the other stuff, but and then let's put this here. Yeah, let's go to Dimmock.
Got it.
We can stand it up there. Stand up.
Working on it.
I let the still see it. All right, we'll get through some more hail, and then once we get down southeast out of Dimmock, there's a paved road that goes southeast out of Dimmock. That ought to put us in a good spot to be down on the south side of the storm. Looks like there's still a couple of storms kind of merging together. You can see at least 2, 3 updrafts in here with these hail cores, so it's still got to take a little time before I think it really gets organized if it's going to. There's a little bit of kind of weak rotation, you could argue, back in there, but pretty broad.
Yeah, let's start. That's what you want to see.
Just pull stuff a lot. It's got starting to get a the hail spike on it again on the southwest. The radar's out of Amarillo, so it's returning energy back to the radar a little bit later because it's bouncing off those hailstones. So that's why you get this little hail spike. So when we were talking about that hail spike the other day, that's the hail spike out there. That's not really precipitation forming out of that. That's just a late return of the radar energy coming back because it hits the hailstones. It may bounce around a little bit in there and then come back a little bit later than the rest of this precipitation. And that's how you get that hail spike or that TBSS on radar. We're getting a little bit of hail now, but the bigger hail is down to our south. We're getting a little hail going through this purple core, but then as we come back southeast out of Dimmock, we'll probably be lined up for the bigger hail. The bigger hail may stay a little bit off to our west, but then we'll kind of core punch it and be down there on the rain-free base, probably in close proximity of if we're going to get any type of tornadic activity where that would form. Is this orange for golf ball still?
Not quite. It's 1.5.
Yeah, that's what it was earlier. So maybe we can find some bigger.
I think we might, yeah.
Send in a report to Amarillo. Yeah, I'm sure by the time we core punch through this, it'll be a little bit bigger.
Are we in Amarillo or Lubbock's?
We're in Amarillo, I think.
That's what I would think, but based on how they formed it, it might
Oh
be.
yeah, we may be on the northern side of Lubbock.
We'll check.
Yeah, there's an app. I don't know what, so. We may get some more cracks in the windshield, but don't worry, we'll be alright.
Yesterday they didn't do it.
Yeah, yesterday done.
Those are bigger.
I think, well, when we core punch through this, we're maybe getting
That's a
bigger
warning. I
than
just got the
yesterday.
AMs.
What's that?
Baseballs.
Constructive
Baseball?
Scored for baseballs.
Alright, that's what we want. Let's go. Did anybody bring a baseball bat or a baseball glove?
We can use his Scott's chair.
Oh, okay, yeah, that'll work. Oh, I got a tripod. We could use that.
Destructive baseball hail is what we just seen.
Yeah, they started that a few years ago where they'll activate the emergency system on your phone like they do for tornado warning if there's baseball or bigger sized hail or 80 mile an hour or more straight line winds.
People and animals outdoors will be severely injured.
You promise?
Well, we're kind of technically indoors, even though we're not like really in a home.
Yeah.
I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, Brandon, don't knock yourself out.
Oh, here's some hail covering the road a little bit. Look at it out in the yard. It's small hail, but it's kind of covering the ground again like yesterday.
Looks like snow.
No hail fog yet, though. You need probably a little bit more concentration than that, but. Is that main core kind of still like west of that road, you think?
Yeah, it's kind of right over it.
You think we'll get there in time?
It might get out.
All
It's not moving at all.
You ready for some baseballs?
No, but
No?
I mean, if it has to happen, let's get it to happen.
Might as well. Can't miss a tornado over baseball-sized hail. That means that updraft vertical velocity is probably approaching 150 miles an hour, a little bit more.
But if it's actually baseballs, I mean, it might not
Yeah,
actually
it's radar indicated, right?
Gotta be.
So
There's
not
not
confirmed.
radar.
It says till 8:15. That's like an hour.
These
Yeah,
things aren't
it's-
moving at all.
Yeah, it's kind of just sitting there. So the hail core should still be over the highway when we go down there.
Hey, every tornado has a grain field in it. A grain field.
Oh yeah, grain.
Silent.
Yeah,
Yeah, bend.
yeah, the grain elevator.
Let's just sit here. It'll hit.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Is this main road up here at the
Yeah,
stoplight? You
it's-
turn left,
Yeah, it's gotta be. It's a
and
few
that's the
blocks
one that
out.
goes southeast. Yeah, junction 385.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
on-
Well, you'll
I'm on-
want the one that goes south.
I'm
If you
on-
want to get into baseballs, the one that goes straight south.
Is there a way to get back east once we
Yeah.
go south? Okay.
Yeah, there's just a rough paved grid.
Yeah. Just navigate
You
you to
wanna
that
get
road.
Yeah, I got you.
And I'll navigate you to the baseballs.
We want baseballs.
Fine. All right, left here.
Left to here,
Yep, stoplight. Right on.
and then just straight.
Yeah, you'll go straight and then you'll actually veer off to the right.
Oh, it'll split.
Yeah, you'll stay on 385 rather than getting on 194.
Well, now you need to sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
No copyright
Take
for that
me
one.
out to the crowd. Buy me some Blue Jacks.
Probably a new windshield when we get back.
Yeah.
Like it, yeah. There we go. You got it down.
Yeah.
You got to change the lyrics to the song to make them fit storm chasing. Buy me a new windshield when we get back. Maybe the Cracker Jack prize will be like $400 to buy a new windshield.
Yeah.
No, they never put anything that valuable in there, unfortunately.
So
We need like
veering off to left, you're good. Yep, left here.
Right?
Left.
Left.
Okay. That's what I was thinking. But I thought you meant it veered.
No, yeah, you veer off to the left.
Okay. So which one is the one that goes southeast?
It's up here in a,
Okay.
in a little bit.
But I don't have to mess with turning or anything.
You'll take a right. Oh, sorry, you say southeast or south?
Uh-oh.
What?
Somebody's approaching. Not quite baseballs, but
No, definitely
definitely
not.
some golf balls.
Oh, look at the splash. That's crazy.
Oh, that one. That one's a big
That's a
one.
baseball.
They're getting to be big
So-
now.
That was
Yeah.
big.
Oh, we're passing again.
Yeah, there's a big one.
Oh, man.
Wow, there's a big one in the road out there.
Oh, that's all over me.
What's that?
Glass all over me.
Yeah, be careful. Good thing you got glasses on. Yeah, sometimes you'll get some shards off the window. Big one out there in the ditch. I don't want to go get.
It hit right where we hit that bird.
Oh, yeah, it's probably already compromised a little bit.
Yeah. It's so loud. It's not not moving fast enough for us to really sample.
What is a bigger house still to the west? There's some big ones out here.
I mean,
Get out and get some.
take your pick.
Shit, there's a big one back there. And there's some big ones back there.
Oh, that was a huge one.
Yeah, look at those.
Oh my God, Brandon.
Those aren't quite baseballs, but those are some tennis balls.
You got, well, look in the grass.
Oh, are they bigger?
There's a huge one right here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've been measuring out.
Let me flip it around just because I think they're hitting more of the back. I don't want you guys losing that back window.
Oh man,
A little bit smaller.
Oh, that one
The ones in the grass are big.
Yeah, they don't.
Not quite.
Look at those. Those aren't baseballs.
Yeah. Take a picture on your phone?
Yes, with the bank note.
Yeah, that's close to baseballs.
Where's he going? Oh,
Wow.
you see that lightning?
Yeah. You get bigger sizes out in the grass.
Nuts.
I'm gonna open this.
Nuts.
I'm gonna open this. It won't hit you. Listen to the hair roar out there. You hear that? It won't hit you. Listen to the hair roar out there. You hear that roar? That's the hail roar. Here, take this.
Wow. Whoa.
Oh,
Clunk.
I think you get my hands are full right now.
Brandon's crazy.
It took you this long to figure that out? Yeah, all right. I got it. You can pass. Here, I'll take this from you.
Could take another one with my phone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry. You got it.
It's like an Easter egg hunt.
Oh, my
Look
God.
at him.
Oh, my
gosh.
This one.
They're not coming in your door, are they?
No.
You hear that hail roar out there?
This is the biggest one, right?
I think so.
Can you hold the tape measure? Do you have it?
Yeah, got it.
That's bigger than 3 inches. That's crazy. Check this one out.
Oh.
That's
Brain
the biggest
size
one
tail?
I found.
Yeah.
Take a picture
Where's
of
the
it.
tennis ball?
It's up here. I got another one.
Yeah.
Catch.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Can you guys hear that hail roar out there?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like, I thought it was maybe a tornado back over in there, but it's a hail roar. No, it's a hail roar.
Yeah, this thing's not really rotating.
It's rotating in the mid-levels to be
Yeah.
hail like this.
Uh-huh.
That's the wrong app. Okay. Got that back here. Get some.
Biggest one all over.
Yeah. Here, you want me to take the picture?
Yeah, sure.
There you go.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. You have the tape measure? Yep.
Crazy and fearless. There's way more facts in that one. Because this is cold. Way more cracks in the windshield.
You can say that for sure. Yeah, it's not falling anymore. We might need to go back up in it.
probably one of the biggest hails you've ever seen, eh?
Oh, easily.
Even you?
That's 3.5.
Even to you?
I don't get in hail a lot because
Oh, you
I
don't?
chase with my own car.
Look at him.
It's not clickbait if you. It's not clickbait.
No,
Oh my god.
those are big.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It stopped if you want to get out and grab some. Your shoes may get wet and muddy, but I think I found the biggest one.
Here, let me take a picture.
Holy cow.
Those are some baseballs, a little bit bigger.
Wow.
That is absolutely insane.
I got
Want to measure any of those? Or take a
Yeah.
picture?
I'll take a picture of you. Nice. Give me the biggest one, I'll measure it.
Yeah, here, if you want to get out, I'll take a picture of you
Oh yeah, real.
as well. The biggest hell you've ever seen?
Bye.
You gotta get your picture with
You
it.
got a rainbow too.
One, two, three. Get vertical line.
Can you grab my sunglasses? You have to take them off. Thanks. I forgot I'm wearing them.
1, 2, 3. I'll do one horizontal. Yeah. Two. Maybe wide with the storm.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Alright.
I'll put it up in the seat for you.
Sydney, let me just get in there with you.
Yeah. Oh. Here's your sunglasses.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's like I got too many things.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Let's go with the storm. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Those are vertical one. 1, 2, 3. You want pictures? Yeah.
All right, I'm in.
Raise your hands up, but I'll try to do it quick. It smells them over too. So. All right. Up. 1, 2, 3. Go with the storm there. Hands up for her. There's your phone.
Good freaking lord, man. Hey, thanks for driving.
Another one of those weird ones with the.
Oh yeah, the core. Look at that, the hail embryo.
Perfect. I'm sure I will love them. Thank you.
Here's storm, you can have it back.
Bang! This is where you actually need a baseball bat.
Yeah.
I play.
Yeah, we need to go and get east.
There's a little rotation up there.
They got that nice round base and it's lowering its phase too, so
Whoa, nice lightning
before we
strike.
get south, before we get east.
It's forming a hook.
Get back
Seven,
there, Scott.
Yeah,
6.5 miles.
I got a nice video of everything,
cool.
so
6.5
Good.
to the paved road.
plus these guys can share pictures with me. So.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna go south and get east. The space is lower, and with this stronger than that draft, it could spin up some rotation pretty quickly.
We are all crazy.
Yeah! Got lightning picking up too. Magic hour.
Alright, yeah, it's time to. We got the hail, now it's time to get the nader.
Yeah, you're gonna have to bust out the tape.
The what?
The tape.
The tape. Yeah.
Here,
Alright, we ready? Everybody in? Oh, thank you.
oh, there.
Are there any more tennis balls back there? We'll get these out of here before they all melt.
He winds up the throw.
Swing
Swing and a miss.
Strike out.
All right, you can probably beat that truck.
Yeah, looks like he's moving slow.
Better be.
All right,
Driving
well.
through that.
That's how you bust out a window. You don't want to do it with a turkey vulture.
It's a waste of a windshield with
Yeah.
a turkey vulture, right?
Yeah, it is.
Woo! They're not even looking.
send in a report?
I'm about to, yeah.
I was like, what was the biggest you measured? 3 inches?
3.5.
3.5? Wow.
3.5.
That's almost softball.
Yeah.
Softball's 4.
It's
Grapefruit's 4.5.
put an M ping in. It's a baseball plus plus.
Baseball plus plus, yeah.
That's what it. Is there a rainbow yet?
Not yet. I don't see one. Maybe when we go south and get east, but then the sun angle will probably be different.
Yeah.
On it. What's radar look like? Storm towers blowing up to the east. It's a little thing. Never mind.
Yeah. Here,
That was fun.
that was fun. Thanks for doing it in your car.
Oh yeah, sure, no problem. I already got plenty of dents on it, and we'd already lost the windshield to a turkey vulture earlier, so why not?
Why not?
Got nothing to lose.
Well, this thing's blowing up. It's kind of merged and conglomerated with the northern storm. It's got a little hook on it, but
Maybe it'll do something. Get that low level jet kicking in. It's lowering its base.
yep.
Not as high base as it was earlier, so yeah. You can tell there's instability up under that base.
Yeah.
So that's a good sign. So about 5 miles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from here, maybe a little more, but
About that. Yeah, man. Get east. Yeah, you get down here and hardly any hail fell. You can't even see any hail now. Look at that. Those hail cores are so narrow, that big hail like that. It's only usually about a mile wide. There's a lot of scud back here.
it's
that
warned
it
for
detects.
softballs.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's because of your report.
Might
I
be
mean, that's close to softballs. Does it say observed or radar indicated?
observed.
No. Well, maybe somebody found a 4-incher.
Yeah, right.
There was probably one out there. I went out there quite a bit to try to find. Oh shoot! It came off. That's alright.
Sick.
Ramp it back up there.
Yeah.
Probably didn't put it up there good the last time they replaced the windshield. I don't use that lane assist thing anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah. A little bit bigger hail than yesterday by about twice the size. Now we just need to go get east and let it get some good rotation, and hopefully it'll drop a nice tornado for us before sunset.
Mother Nature's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's forming a lowering back to the back about the 8 o'clock position back there. See that lowering forming? The white clouds back there? Yeah.
Oh,
Come
man.
on, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I was like, that was a guy earlier. Like, don't you dare.
Yeah, we gotta be introduced.
Oh, get out of the freaking road, man.
Standing right next to the side of the road.
Punching the floor.
Is there a road that goes straight north up here though?
No. You have to go up a little north.
Yeah, just got in the mud just in time. Or
Yeah, I told you it'd be fun. I told you.
not mud, but a little bit of, well, we could probably just, yeah, there's a road over here.
Hold this now.
Anybody
You're
coming?
good my way. Yeah, this road goes straight east.
No, we're just gonna pull over here and watch it
Yep.
for a while. See if there's any rotation or anything in it. Get off the road a little bit. Just
Very
there's-
high based.
Ooh.
All right, if you want to get out for a little bit and watch it, we'll probably just sit here for a while. See if it reorganizes anything.
It smells great.
Yeah, that's a nice smell of Texas.
You need to start booking hotels.
Yeah, probably here in a little bit. Amarillo will be fine. They got plenty of hotels.
Cindy, you left all your stuff down. You need to get out. That other belt. The belt, Cindy. Pull it back.
Can you still hear the hail?
Yeah, what's that?
Can Can you hear the hail out from out here?
Yeah, you can't. You can really hear it when
Set it
we're back
Yeah.
there, that lower.
Yeah, when it was dropping.
You just had it sitting on the floor.
Yeah, but that hill will sometime we're so close to it.
What are you anticipating?
Well, it's a lot higher base. The rotation's pretty weak on it at the low levels, so probably not a tornado. Just kind of watch if anything will materialize out of it after dark. Still one of the looks like one of the stronger storms on the radar. Another storm up north of Amarillo by Fricks, but it's kind of getting probably choked off by all this activity. And you kind of got to hold it real still, but as long as you get that rotation in there, it'll, like when it gets done time lapsing, you'll really see it spinning, like it'll speed it up.
Oh, okay.
It's really hard to see now because it's real slow rotation, but we've got 53 knots inbound and about 14 outbound, so 15, yep, 50, about 70 knots of shear up in there.
What's that? What's that?
This is the one that's like glass all over. This is the one that's like glass all over. You can see inside.
Oh.
See all the glass shards?
Oh, yeah. I remember you saying that woke you up.
Yeah.
And I didn't think it was that bad.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah. That probably was a lot bigger. That one's still.
The windshield is so cracked.
Look, that's a funnel.
Oh, yeah.
Funnel on the left, it'll be a nice white tornado if it can come down.
I'm gonna go just down the road.
All right, see you, buddy. Take care. Got a nice funnel forming there right in the center of the stream. little bit closer. Alright, we're going to go reposition on this thing. Kind of had a little bit of rotation on it, a little kind of raggedy funnel, slow rotation, but it's producing softballs again, so we're going to reposition to where we can get closer to this lowering and then maybe come back in and find some bigger hail on it before we lose light.
Where are you aiming to get on this?
I was going to go south down there and then go up there, and then we can go east there.
Gotcha.
That'd probably be the best play to keep that wall cloud
A little nub down
in
there.
view, and then after that,
Yeah, it did. This is kind of right on the edge. Here, I'll get you through the north side of Hart.
well, I think it's going to be longer cutting through all those roads because you're probably going to have stop signs. It's probably going to be 30 miles. It'd probably be just faster if you just go down to the highway and come back north instead of trying to cut through town.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the highway that goes north to Nazareth.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
it. I got it on here. So
Yeah, there's a left turn that you can take. There's like a east road that goes on the north side of town, so you don't have to go all the way down in, and then through the
I don't
intersection.
think that's really going to save us much time now. Looking
Yeah.
at it because there's okay, yeah, I see the straight road. I gotcha. I thought you had to stair step through town, and I thought with
Yeah.
stop signs and stuff, it's going to be 30, but
Yeah, there
I
might be
may-
one or two stop signs.
that may save us a minute, but it's probably 30 through there, and if you go faster on this road, I don't know. We'll just got through there. You can see the one you're talking about that goes
Yeah,
straight
it's
across.
Avenue
Go up north, and that'll kind of keep us more up there in the backside of the storm. And if we get up to Nazareth and need to go west, at least we're kind of not getting too far behind it. But I don't think it's going to produce. At least
A. Oh, it's kind of bending back. It's getting a good gradient on it on the FFD. I mean,
yeah, but if the low-level jet's out of the southeast, then how are you getting efficient inflow into the back of
yeah.
that?
Let me see if I can see.
Unless they were out of the
This
southwest,
is your
like
left
the
turn
Nam.
coming up. It's not this one.
I see. I get it. What's the next one?
Yep.
It's still
This is
60.
not a train.
Yeah, it's still 65 through here. This is probably 30 through here because it's residential. Yep.
Heading my way.
Yeah, I just don't think it's going to tighten up too much. I think I just need to buy a new band. I don't know why that's not tightening like it should.
Yeah, but it's,
I'm trying to remember that movie.
Oh, there's lots of them.
Yeah, but I mean, give the place.
this is your left. Just take you up to Nazareth. No on my way.
Still warm for softballs.
No, 2-inch. But it's forming a bit more of a hook. But again, not
Ooh, look how pretty.
Yeah, there goes the sun.
nice. If there's a way to.
Things not showing on the street, is it? Surely not. Just put it down back like we had it the other day, where it's kind of mounted down there. I figured I thought I had it fixed, but I just need to order a different mount or something because that's not wanting to stay. There.
Might. Start to See a bit of a lowering back there near the wind turbine.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, once we get up to Nazareth, I mean, we'll be right ahead of that, or go left and be right in line with it.
Now we're starting to get into nudger territory.
There goes the sun. Say bye, sun.
Bye, son.
Got about maybe 30 minutes of light left, and there's a kind of a lowering up here to the in the back of the storm up there about 11 o'clock, just over that turbine there that's
Yeah.
kind of to our northwest. So we're gonna get up north and get west and kind of see if that does anything before we lose light, and then we'll stay in Amarillo tonight.
I'll take my shift.
Sure.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I'll mess with it when we stop up here.
You can probably remount and kind of get the.
Yeah, I'll probably just remount. Probably may get some cracks on the bottom, but I mean we got the overlay and stuff.
I don't think it should. I think you'll be still above it.
Yeah, we'll just have to set it up like that for now. I thought I had it fixed the other day, but obviously I didn't. So
Kind of wondering if that's the back storm. That's not the one we were looking at. That might be the one behind.
what did it do? Like, yeah, because the one we were looking at is right up here. It's lifted its base, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that one won't do it back there. But yeah, if the low-level jets out of the southeast, the way they're orientated, I just don't know how they're getting good, efficient low-level inflow into them. I think the precip core is kind of blocking it.
It's at least one of the better,
But yeah, it's getting a little bit lower.
better
back
things
there.
we've seen today. Choice yours.
And they got a road right back here they can pull off of, but they choose to just pull off any side of the road. I don't get that. There's all kinds of farm inlets out here, dirt roads, and everybody wants to pull off right next to the road. Somebody's gonna get plowed into one of these days like that. Chaser will be coming down, looking at the sky, already spun and slinging right into somebody right there on the side.
I'm sure it's happened.
He said there was a lowering.
I understand if it's your own elapser, but there's an inlet, here's the dirt road up here. Probably pull full
Little nub
further
over
off.
there.
You got four-wheel
On
drive.
the left side of that.
Yeah, the right side looks best. The left side is
Yeah.
fabulous. It's getting a little low up and down. Pulling up some skid.
It's magic hour. It's time. Do the thing.
Yeah, quit teasing us, Storm. Just do it. But I guess we're getting a little closer to Amarillo. I wonder, we're probably looking, we're seeing that hook back there that's north of Dimmitt on that
Yeah,
side.
it's gotta be.
There's the one we're on, that's the updraft base there with the little RFD cut in it. So,
Yeah. Looks like 2 feet.
It's gonna give it the college try, but we'll see.
I'll come down here.
Is this what we're looking at?
Yeah, off to the left.
No, over here. Over here. It's like higher.
Yeah, not the one by the sun, the one that's
Yeah, it's like
10:30,
right
11
here.
o'clock.
Okay.
looks like its base is kind of withering away.
Yeah.
Kind of lower is forming there, but it's kind of sloped away. So, make me think that's more of an outflow feature.
Yeah, that's
there.
probably what's gotta be.
Looks like this one's getting choked off. So.
watching when elevated and then just started skyrocketing north.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt you with that one back there.
Yeah. I'd like it to try and do something mesoscale
But
accent.
up to the west, this is the updraft base to this
Or
one.
is Tulia gonna go?
Is it just me or is that rotating at like 9 o'clock?
Yeah, it's kind of lower. We'll probably watch that. That's just west of us, the updraft base of this storm that we're under.
Ouch.
See the
Probably
radar.
pull off here in a minute before we get up to Tulia.
I think we might want to just go to Tulia.
Well, it'll be dark by the time we get up there.
That's true. Shoot.
I'm chasing warnings.
Yeah.
Definitely looks like the weather out.
Well, we came through there and now hail, so find a place to pull
Yeah,
off up here.
this thing's shot off to the north out of a gun. How far is it to Tulia?
How can you tell that from here?
It'll be dark by the time we get to Tulia.
Yeah, 20
Yeah, they
minutes.
change it all the time.
There's like a couplet.
Yeah, but look how mushroomy that is. I'm being a negative Nelly. The lightning's getting worse. Oh, look at that one little spat off the back.
Does anybody need a restroom break while we're in town?
Yes.
Yes? Been a minute, so we'll pull over here and kind of watch these to our west while it says this place is still open. The restroom may not be the cleanest, it may be a one-holer, but it's better than going outside. So I'm gonna back in and then y'all can get out.
Stupid storms.
Yeah, well, maybe tomorrow. It's looking a little
Look
bit
at the
better
purple
tomorrow.
behind us.
It teased us again today, but we got some bigger hail. It's baby steps. We're working our way up.
Well, tomorrow is my birthday.
Yep,
so
yep. Birthday tornado. We need to get a belated birthday tornado for V.
Bless you.
In theory, that should work, right?
Yeah, I think so. Is that a little flour sack towel over there in the door? I think I stuck it over there early, over in your door. Little white rag. Yeah, I'll use that to kind of put some padding under there. We'll probably shut the stream off here pretty soon anyway, because we're losing light. But the lightning's good. I guess we can stream all the way up to Amarillo, but I don't know if it'd be worth streaming or not. Usually it gets pretty dark at night if you know get some good lightning. So
That base is falling apart.
yeah, this one's still got something going, but
I don't even know what that is. It's not showing up on a. Oh, unless it's what's popping up right now.
yeah, I think we're losing the heat in the day and everything's gonna get messy. Yeah, but we can kind of get over to Tule and see if that gets organized. It just doesn't look like anything better than we've seen all day. And it's back, kind of back behind the rain anyway, so it might look Maybe back. And it's got anticyclonic. Oh, I'm out of Lubbock. Never mind.
Well, it had anticyclonic November early too. It actually had a pretty tight anticyclonic couplet a few scans ago. Like this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I never tornado warned it though. Surprised.
Because it was anticyclonic.
Yeah. They had that crazy anticyclonic down in southwest Oklahoma. Was it last year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It might have been 2 years ago.
Yeah, I remember watching that on the radio. That was crazy. Just had a big tornado on the ground and then the anticyclonic. So, yeah, I think what I'll do is, while they're using the restroom, I'll go ahead and get some hotels booked up in Amarillo. So today's Wednesday. I can't even read this stuff. I shouldn't even. These glasses aren't as good as they used to be. Yeah, we got some big hail earlier today. I've been live streaming it. A buddy of mine that's
This
coming out with
this storm was never tornado warned.
Yeah, nothing today was tornado warned. At least here.
Okay. Yeah. And then somebody reported some softball at the score. These are pretty close. They're a little bit bigger than baseball. Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah. Have a good night. See ya.
Parking tool,
I do.
parking tool.
I do. I can absolutely get that back to you. No, don't call this number again. Thanks.
Do you need it still?
Nope, I'm all good. I appreciate it. The disguise is your local
Telemarketer?
Oh yeah, I get tired of that crap. Well, that's what I thought you were when you called, because you called from like a no caller ID.
Yeah.
I get these people all the time will disguise their number as my area code, and they wanted me to do some survey, or they want me to update my Google business listing, and they want to do this. So half my phone calls are telemarketers. So when I ask and stuff, but they do that all the time, and it's kind of annoying.